All right, just kidding. So we actually love it here in Bangkok, and the reason why I say that is, the first time visiting Bangkok in 2019 just really changed the way that I thought about life and what it could be.
Hey guys, we're John and Tina, and we just made the big move to Bangkok, Thailand, and we decided to document our lives this year to see where it takes us. And what better way to do it than a brand new YouTube channel?
So a little bit of a backstory for me and Tina. We actually just left California, and we had a pretty nice life that we built. We had cars, we had a nice house, we had a good business, we had money in the bank. Pretty much had everything that I thought I would want. And I just didn't really feel fulfilled, and neither did Tina. Every day was kind of the same thing. We didn't really do much, and it just felt stagnant. I guess the best way I would put it is I felt like I was alive, but I wasn't living, and that needed to change. So now we're here.
We come to Bangkok all the time, and we just thought, why vacation somewhere where we love to visit so often? Why not make it our home? So that's why we're here now. Let's go over the reasons why.
So this is what I mean by every day is a new adventure. We're on the way to Chinatown right now to go grab some drinks, and we're able to take a tuk-tuk like this so easily.
Every errand is a mini mission now. I can either walk, take a tuk-tuk, or get on a subway, and MRT, whereas back home, I would be hopping in my car, driving myself, and never see anyone.
All right, so we ended up making it to Chinatown, and we didn't get the drinks we wanted to get. Got a Coke, still works, but that's kind of what I like. We weren't planning on going here. We were just walking around, and the food here looked amazing, so we had to stop and get some food. And that's cool, I like how everything's just so random, and not only random, the town, the city just always changes, so something new is always going on, which keeps things really interesting. And on top of that, pretty much everything here is new to us. Like this place, we've never been here. I've never even seen it before. So again, that's why it's kind of an adventure, and it just makes us feel so much more alive.
So not only do we love going to Thailand, we love going to other Asian countries as well. And Bangkok is a great hub to get to there. It used to take us 17 hours to get from California to mainly anywhere in Asia, but now it's like a hop, skip, and a jump away. We can get to Vietnam or the Philippines or maybe even Japan if we wanted to in like a few hours.
So one of my favorite things about living in Bangkok is how cheap it is to actually fly to places I love. Every year we probably go to the Philippines at least once. Same with Vietnam, and it's just nice because, again, instead of paying $700, $800 for some economy class tickets from LA, Vietnam's easily $100 from here. Philippines is anywhere from like $200 or $300. And that's just a huge perk of living here. So overall, it just saves us money and time. Anyways, it's almost sunset, so let's go to the park. All right, so one big thing to us was the people. And it's not just the people, their personalities in general, I'm dealing with people every day for everything. I see people all over my condo. I don't live in a house anymore, so again, I'm sharing a building with a lot of people. That's completely different. Just on the streets, back home, nobody really walks. So every street I go on, there's always people everywhere. And again, the public transportation forces us to do this, and it might not be for everybody, but to me, it's just really refreshing than just being in my car, listening to music, kind of being in my own space. It's nice. A lot more interactions.
It's a lot less lonely for sure. I mean, even though there's a language barrier, it's nice trying to communicate with someone, whereas we'll be at home by ourselves or we'll be in our car by ourselves, and it's lonely.
Yeah, definitely. And a big thing too, I just constantly see people smiling. Don't matter what they're doing or where it is. I've seen people do almost every activity here and just smile.
Land of the smiles.
Yeah, and it's honestly super refreshing, and it's like caffeine, it's good for you.
Well, I'm starving, so let's grab some food.
Sure.
So this one's a huge one for me. The food. So in Bangkok, there's such a huge variety of food at any price point, at any time of day, really. We usually eat at street stalls, but if I wanted to, or if we wanted to, we can go to a Michelin restaurant and eat something really delicious for $10 a plate. Our average cost for a meal, though, per person is about $2 to $3. Isn't that wild? Back home, it's about $10 easy for a meal. And a comparison that you might be very familiar with, McDonald's. A Big Mac meal is $12 to $13, but back here in Thailand, it's about half the price.
And one last thing too is like, there's no lines almost anywhere we go. It's so easy to just walk in and get seated. But we've never made reservations for pretty much anything here at all. Like, I never had a problem, and it's like immediate. I hate standing in lines for like very basic places or just to get food, you know, when you're hungry back home. So to me, that's a huge plus. But anyways, I'm gonna finish my food and then we're gonna head to our condo and then we're gonna wrap up the video. All right, so we're back home. It's been a really long day trying to film this all the same day, but we're almost at the end now. And I really want to cover home life because our home life has completely changed, like a lot. One of the big things that it changed was it minimalized everything for us. Just like most people, we just had too much stuff that was unnecessary that we didn't really need. And that became kind of a burden. Now we have way less stuff. It's been great. And another big change to the home life is this building that we live in. And the view. Like, I stare out at this view every day, every night. Wraps around the kitchen and living room. Even got this little balcony with this cool little area that I sit on from time to time. I can actually open the window up and get some fresh air. Look all the way down. But yeah, it's awesome. I can't believe this is home. I even have a temple right out here that I walk by pretty much every day and usually at least get one meal here a day and usually breakfast, but I don't know. It's been great. It's like unreal that this is actually like where we call home. Almost unreal, like vlogging. I don't know if I can ever get used to this. It's super awkward. I really hope one day I can look back and I don't know, just laugh about this because it's day one. But anyways, that's just really how our home life changed. And you know, not only that part, I guess I should talk about our pool and our amenities, but living in a high-rise building in the city versus in the suburbs and actually having like something that I use, like we have a rooftop pool that overlooks the whole city. It's amazing. I'm in the pool all the time. Tina thinks it's too cold, but it is what it is. So enough of me yapping. I'm terrible at this, so I just keep yapping for some reason. But anyways, I'm gonna let Tina take us home and close us out.
All right, guys, if you made it this far, we super appreciate it. I know it's been a long video, but I promise this is the last point. It's one that we can't cut out, the cost of living. So everyone knows that rent in America is very expensive, but rent in California is insane. For something comparable to what we have back home is about $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Now we're paying less than half of that here in Bangkok. You can definitely get an apartment for a lot less if you wanted to. This is what we chose and we're super happy with it and the price. We also don't have a car anymore in Bangkok, so we're not paying the $5 a gallon anymore. We're paying about $1, less than $1 for public transportation. And it's not like public transportation back home. It's clean, it's fast, it's efficient, and it's air conditioned. So what more can you ask for, right? For $1? Utilities. Our utilities are a fraction of the cost now. For example, our internet is super fast now, and we used to have really, really fast internet back home too, but it's about $40 a month now. It used to be, I think, about like $170. I know you heard me mention earlier in this video that our meals are $2 to $3 per person per meal now. Overall, our life quality has improved tremendously, and it's a win across the board. So let's see where this year takes us. I hope that you can follow along.
Like and subscribe.
Bye, guys.